Title: Reboot, Disappear into. The digital clock shows 7 a.m. The alarm sounds loud. James wakes up with difficulty and turns off the alarm. He's staring at the ceiling with a blank expression on his face. He sits down, rubs his face and sighs. Something's wrong. Day by day, James goes to work, passing by the same people in the same places. A woman drops a cup of coffee, a cyclist nearly knocks down a pedestrian, and a homeless man mumbles the same words. We go in circles, the same dance, the same show. James stops and narrows his eyes. He had seen this before. James is sitting in his office, staring blankly at his computer. His boss, Mr. Cole, 40 years old, businesslike, with a fake smile, leans towards him. Mr. Cole, today is an important day, James. Are you ready for the presentation? James nods slowly. Deja vu. He opens his laptop and sees an unfinished report. He types the same words that he vaguely remembers writing before. James returns home deep in thought. He glances at the newspaper headline in the vending machine. A day that will never end. He stares at her, a flash of awareness. He's trapped. Inside. Overnight in the apartment, James is lying in bed with his eyes wide open. The digital clock shows 11:59. He whispers to himself, "What happens if I don't wake up?" The clock shows 12 o'clock. The digital clock shows 7 o'clock. The alarm clock rings loudly. James wakes up gasping for air. Exactly the same. Panic this time. Day 1. He follows the same routine, making sure that everything repeats. Day 2. He stays at home, but the outside world is still rebooting. Day 5. He screams at people, desperately demanding answers. No one reacts differently. Day 10. He gets involved in chaos, breaks the rules, steals, even throws himself under a car. But he always wakes up at 7 a.m. James is sitting on the floor, staring blankly at the wall. He can hear the homeless man's words in his head. We're walking in circles. It's the same dance, the same show. Realization dawns on him. What if he stops playing this game? Instead of reacting, James walks past. He doesn't pay attention to the spilled coffee. He's not trying to dodge the cyclist. He refuses to participate. People start to malfunction. Small flickers like in a broken video game. Mr. Cole approaches, but James doesn't respond. The lights are flickering in the office. Time is running out. The world freezes. The city looks less real. The colors are muted. The movements are slowed down. The homeless man watches James, grinning knowingly. Homeless, you're waking up. James finally understands and nods. What's next? The homeless man smiles. You tell me. Good morning. The digital clock shows 7:01 a.m. For the first time, the alarm didn't ring. James sits down, holding his breath. Outside, the world is completely different.